Today, the two top contenders in the DFL race for the U.S. Senate sat just feet away from each other and faced off in a debate. With the primary 2 weeks from tomorrow, the debate comes at a very pivotal time. Esme Murphy was there to see and hear that debate. I know there are a couple awkward endorsement controversies going on as well.
There really are. Endorsements loomed over this debate, but not in the way they usually do. Minnesota's First Lady Gwen Walz endorsed Representative Angie Craig this morning. That underscored the fact that Governor Walz has not endorsed either candidate, including Peggy Flanagan, his own lieutenant governor.
It really speaks for itself, honestly, that the lieutenant governor worked with the governor for the last 8 years, and he has declined to endorse personally in this race. It's probably a very, I'll say it's interesting in the most Minnesota sense.
The moderator pressed Flanagan.
Did you ask Governor Tim Walz to endorse you?
Listen, the governor was really clear very early on that he was going to stay neutral, and I appreciate that. That's his position. I am encouraged that I have support from folks all across the country.
And that's not the only awkward endorsement controversy in the race. Representative Craig is denying Senator John Hoffman's claim at a rally that Craig sought an endorsement from him while he was in the ICU recovering from an assassin's attack.
I don't know what Senator Hoffman went through when he was in the ICU, but what I can tell you is that I would never, ever do that.
Flanagan had this to say.
Any additional conversations about any of that, is between Congresswoman Craig and the Hoffmans. And I think she could probably show a little more kindness and grace in this moment.
Craig hit hard on fraud, warning that if Flanagan wins the primary, she would likely go up against Michelle Tafoya, the former broadcaster who is leading GOP primary polls.
It is my responsibility to warn Democratic primary voters that Republicans are dying to run against you because they believe that you have a unique vulnerability on fraud.
Flanagan insists every Democrat is a target.
Republicans are attacking every Democrat on fraud, from Amy Klobuchar to Keith Ellison to Congresswoman Craig. Just last week, there was a Republican ad that came up that had both of us up next to each other, side by side.
Now, you should know that Senator John Hoffman is standing by the version of his endorsement story he shared at that rally. It's not clear what kind of impact, if any, these endorsement battles will have on voters. The DFL leadership has to be relieved about one thing. During the debate, both candidates agreed that if they lose the primary, they will endorse the winner and work hard to make sure that that winner beats whoever the Republican nominee is.
So vote in 2 weeks will be a big deal.
It will be a very big deal, yes.
All right. Thanks, Esme.